Thank you, everybody, for joining us again on the Execute podcast with Mr. Results. Herman Dulcie here, your host. Thank you for joining us today for part 2, the Execute podcast with Derek Boone. He's going to be talking about everything he is doing in real estate, from Airbnb, from event spaces, from being a realtor, and his mentorship program. He's going to be dropping a lot of gems. You don't want to miss it. Stay tuned.
This is like I'm really seeing people change lives. Like literally, people are calling me like, "Yo, I just closed this deal. I never even seen this much money in my life." One of my mentees the other day made 13 grand. He's like, "Yo, I never had a check this much in my life."
How long did it take you to make the 13?
I think it was like 3 months.
3 months.
2 or 3 months, right? When some people are making $2 grand a month, so 2, 4, 6.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Bro,
when I was working my retirement, I was making $23,000 a year. $25,000 a year, something like that.
And it's 60 days, you get a $13,000 check. That's crazy.
You see?
That's just one deal.
You get people text you stuff like that. Sometimes people call me crying. So you seeing stuff like that, it's not even about the money, right? It's not even about the money. But then when you make the money behind it too, it's like it's a double win.
Yeah,
so
it's a double win.
That's why I said, I'm focusing 100% of my energy into just helping people succeed. My goal this year is to help 100 people make 6 figures.
Woo!
100 people make 6 figures. Right?
I like
that's
that.
That's $10,000 a month, and then you still got another 20 grand on top of that because it's 12 months a year.
Him 500, he wants to make 100 millionaires. That's his goal.
Hopefully that's a goal next year.
That's next year.
Yeah.
My goal this year is to make 100 people financially free.
Okay.
And financially free is, like you just said, there's people that make $2,000-$3,000 a month, right? In my mentorship, I'm definitely showing you how to do that. So if I could replace your salary,
show you receipts. People's like, "Yo, Herman,
if I could do that,
won."
then I won. So if I could put people in that position that know how to fish, because you walk a little bit more comfortably when you know, like, I got a play that can make me 4 or 5 bands next week, so I ain't really got to put up with this. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
With that. So let's talk about your mentorship program and what that looks like. What do people expect when they come in to your brand and under your funnel?
So first and foremost, a lot of people love the program. Everybody loves the program, put it like that, because it's continuing education. So when you first join into the program, right, you get a full-blown course that teaches you from A to Z, how to wholesale, how to set up your foundation, the back and the front end, the whole details, right? And then on top of that, you get, which by itself is already amazing, then you get access to a private Facebook group. In a private Facebook group, I'm personally in there dropping game, dropping information. Other students are helping each other. We're growing each other, developing each other, dropping new secrets, dropping new hacks, because I pay for mentorship all the time.
Right.
I'm learning all the time. I was on YouTube learning some new stuff today, right? And I just paid, a couple $1,000 for another real estate mentorship myself. So as I'm learning, I'm feeding back into the group.
Right.
But then here's the other icing on the cake. Every week, never miss a day, every Wednesday, we have coaching calls from 8 to 10. Never miss from 8 to 10. We're having coaching calls. Never miss a day. This is your opportunity. One, I'm bringing up a new topic so how we start the coaching calls and to begin with, I start out say, "Hey, how you guys doing? If you guys have any questions, something you just want to throw out, something you just want to get off your chest, man, the seller pissed me off," like whatever it is, you have the opportunity to talk about that. Because what I realize is a lot of people may be the only person in their family doing real estate, maybe the only person in their friend that's actually thinking about doing something outside of the 9 to 5.
Right.
So you can't really talk to certain people about certain things. You know what I mean? Because they won't understand. And the quickest way to kill a dream is to tell it to somebody that don't even really believe in themselves. Because they're going to put the insecurities on you. So this is an opportunity for them to actually put stuff out there in the world and just vent and just talk about it, because a lot of people don't have that. So in the midst of them talking about what's going on, in the midst of them bringing up their ideas, bringing up their successes, or, mess up stuff that goes on, and they get to bring up their deals, I'll pull up, I'll analyze it, run the numbers for them live on the Zoom, right? And then we go through all of that, and then I go ahead and teach my lesson for the night. And then some weeks we actually bring on special guests. So for example, this Wednesday, I don't know if you ever heard of this system called PropStream. So the system PropStream is really how you can find literally, I'm talking about thousands of properties. Literally, all you got to type in is a zip code or a city. All thousands of properties come out, but then what makes it better is you can go to the filters button and you can say, I'm looking for single family properties, or I'm looking for multifamily properties, or I'm looking for owners that don't live in a property. I'm looking for tired landlords. I'm looking for people with tax liens. You can literally break it down so when you're calling a list, you know exactly what their problem is. So you're already coming with the cheat code when you're calling them, so you can try to convert a deal like that. So I'm actually having the owners of Prop Stream come on Wednesday and give a full lesson of on Wednesday of exactly how to work the system, how to run the system, how to set things up, and how to just really take the system and win with it, right? So that's one of the things we do. Like PropStream is a multi-million-dollar company. Like you can't just get on the phone with them. It's just not gonna work like that. And you have to pay $100 a month, but I give my mentees access to a free trial. So a free trial, if you people wanted to go to, you can go to endlessprops.com, ENDLESS props.com, and they access 7-day free trial. So you can literally go ahead and win right out the bat. Then when they go ahead and close the deal, they can go ahead and pay the $100 a month or whatever.
Pay up for the year. And then they good.
Yeah.
So you're really giving them a lot.
A lot of value. Try to over deliver. Yeah. Somebody told you charge something $100, you need to make $1,000 worth of value. Right. Charge something $1,000, you make it $10,000 worth of value.
Yeah. You know who just said that to me the other day? Reek actually said that. So he showed me his mentorship program. He got on a Zoom call with me. He's giving me game, and the thing looked clean, right? Yeah. And I was like, bro, that joint look clean. He said the same. He's like, yo, you want him to. I think he's like, you want him to pay $10,000? It gotta look like it's $30. And I was like, ooh, that's heavy. So you definitely got to over deliver. And meeting with them every Wednesday after they finish your mentorship, that's support afterward.
You can't beat that.
You can't beat that.
And then some people say like, yo, you crazy for doing that. Like, but you got to think, right? 2 hours out of my time, right? Just 2 hours out of time to help someone change their life.
Life is nothing. Yeah.
It's 2 hours out of my time on a Wednesday, right? To literally help somebody change their life. Like my last mentee, he literally wrote a full page talking about the Wednesday calls. A full page in the group. Like, yo, the Wednesday calls really changed my life. And they're bringing up deals. Like one mentee, he brought up a deal, and he said a deal. I pulled up the address. I looked at the numbers. I ran everything, and I said, you should go for it. He literally was not about to do the deal if I didn't go ahead and stamp that. And then he made money off of it. So it's like having that value, having somebody actually support and just second what you might be a little hesitant about can really change the game. So it's like seeing people, like I said, I want to make 100 six-figure earners in 2021. I'm gonna have to go a little bit extra and put myself out there a little bit more to make that happen. But on the back end, I'm getting a lot. I can sleep good at night. I'm helping people. You know what I mean?
You did right by a lot of people.
Exactly.
That's a big commitment. Like you never worry about running out of content. This 52 Wednesday. That's a lot.
Nah, because so first and foremost, right? I experience stuff in my business. Like as we talked about, earlier. Everything isn't always a win. Right. Sometimes we have losses. I had a situation where I had 4 deals closed, 3 or 4 deals closed in 1 month, right? And it was 15, 10, 12, 10, all terminate, right? They just didn't go through, right? So I have opportunities to talk about stuff like that. I had a situation where the guy just changed his mind. He didn't want to sell anymore, right? It was a legal way I went about that, and I still got the property. I talk about that. Had a situation where the seller replied back like this. I can talk. So I'm in the field. Right. That's what makes it a little different. I'm in the field, so I can talk about something new every day because I see something new every single day. I can text the seller, and they telling me some crazy, cussing me out, telling me, hey, I'm making love to my husband right now. Like I hear the craziest things you can think of. So I can talk about something new every day if we wanted to do it. And then also I'm having special guests on, and then also just sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, sometimes someone brings up a question that might take the whole 2 hours. Wow. But I ask permission, hey, you guys want me to go deeper? The whole group is like, yo, that's the perfect question. So it's never enough. We never run out of content.
That's dope. 2020, right? How was it for you?
It was the year. Yeah, it was that breakthrough year. It was definitely that
every
breakthrough
person that's sitting in this chair has said that. Every entrepreneur.
It was definitely that breakthrough year.
What was it? What do you think it was?
So, for 2020 for me, it was that exact moment where I knew exactly what I wanted to do, and I literally only put my energy towards the things that I really wanted to do.
You became focused. Yeah.
I became laser focused. So what I mean by that is, like I said, I had the team, I had this team, I was doing this, I had a couple different businesses. We were making money in all of them, right? But I said I was still being a little, like in 2019, I told you I had the team, but I still was being a little stingy. I was keeping some of the deals to myself.
Yeah.
2020, I didn't keep not one of them. I did one deal.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm lying. I did 4 deals, and that was because 4 people were like, I'm begging you to be that person. Like, these were closer people to me. They weren't strangers. So they said, I'm begging you to be that person. So I kept those. But besides that, everything got passed out.
You were able to scale.
I was able to scale.
Yeah.
And the wholesale stuff, I hired VAs. So I ended up paying more out in 2020, but I ended up making more in. And what a lot of people don't understand is sometimes you gotta bite the bullet and pay, but then it's gonna make you more money in the back end,
you gotta think about it that way, yeah.
Exactly. So you rather have, 10% of a watermelon than 100% of a grape.
Yeah.
Being able to have employees and different things allows you to scale a lot bigger, a lot faster, and do a lot more, and which essentially makes you more money. So 2020 was that breakthrough year for me because I finally trusted other people, right? And I trusted people to an extent in 2019, 2018, all that. But 2020, I trusted where I'm literally giving people access to everything. Like, yo, you handle that, you do that. To the point where, you know how in business owners, we're the type where somebody emails you or somebody calls you, say, hey, I don't have this. I don't have my book didn't come in yet. And you're like, let me stop what I'm doing. Let me try to get
right to it, yeah.
Hey, no, email support at
Bellastone Enterprise.
I'm quick. Email support at.
And they got you.
Yeah,
you have to literally retrain your customers. Yeah. That
was that email, that support year for me. You know what I mean? And which allowed me to go ahead and make more money. And then also it allowed me to think about making different investments, make different moves. So I started generating more passive income in 2020, which is trickling over into 2021, which has allowed me to do more moves. So now it's more like passive income in 2020. Like, it was to the point the other day, it's so crazy. The other day I was sitting here and I was like, I didn't do nothing. Like, I really took a break that day, or more so half a day. And I was like, yo, I didn't really doing. I started feeling bad. Like, what the heck is going on? And then you look at what's going on today, numbers wise, and you like,
oh, today's a good day.
Yeah. So you start thinking oh man, But when you get to the point where you understand that you don't always have to burn your body out to make money, right? You just increase. What I said on Instagram today, increase your expertise and your value instead of increasing the hours you putting in. So I lowered the hours I put in, but increased my values, which caused me to make more money. And which I advise everybody that's listening and stuff, start figuring out how to get mentorship, how to learn more, and how to make yourself a little bit more value, and putting the plate on someone else. Stop trying to take everything yourself, which is going to allow you to have more free time and to make more money. Remember, I told you in 2017 when I first started my journey, I was coming in, I was 10, 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
At 4, I'm done.
Every day. Nice.
4 or 5 o'clock, I'm done. If I'm staying out after 5, it's because I want to meet up with somebody, or I'm just choosing to. Other than that, my day is done.
That's love right there.
Yeah.
That's love right there. So a lot of people have been saying that 2020 was incredible. Now you're in 2021. We're 5-6 weeks in, right? What's the next step? How we gonna level up? What are we doing?
So the next step is the exact next step is, I got this guy, one of my interns that I'm working with in the wholesale business, trying to mold him, and I don't say mold him because he's doing this thing already.
Right.
But really work with him to really take the business itself to the next level, and to where I start scaling back, and I'm strictly his cash buyer. So as the deals come in, so that's what I've been doing lately. I've been keeping a lot of properties myself.
Right.
So from that business, so now I have to pay an extra fee because I'm getting it for a deep discount now, so I can just keep it myself.
Gotcha.
So my 2021 plan is to, as just 2021, acquire $5 million in assets. This Friday, we getting $600,000 right there.
Nice.
So now I want to go ahead and just scale that up some more, but all strictly from the wholesale business to where he makes money. Because look, you got another one, I'm buying it. So we're just going ahead and cherry picking our own stuff.
Yeah.
Then go ahead and scale the mentorship business to where we're helping 100 six-figure earners, and then obviously indirectly we're growing the business and making more money yourself, and then just generate more passive income. More so, like one thing, I actually got a call later on this evening, which I got Sherby.
Right.
Want to grab 2 trucks within this month, so I want to add extra income to that. Just do more things that's just more passive income, add another Airbnb, just do stuff like that to where money is coming in regardless. So my goal for before 2021 is over to have $100,000 monthly passive. Now, there's a difference between, and I want people to really understand this, there's a difference between, hey, you're doing mentorship, right? You're making money.
Right.
I got to promote that. Like, I got to talk about that. I got to sell that.
I got to sell that. And I got to give time to it, to build it, nurture it.
I'm talking about $100,000, trucks, rentals, like stuff
Airbnb.
that is going to happen regardless. The other stuff is extra. So that is my sole goal before 2021 is over to have. I don't want to go into 2022 without having that 6-figure monthly passive income. And that's the
$5
whole
million in assets. Yeah, I love that goal. We definitely got to do a check-in.
Oh yeah, no, we definitely going to check. We definitely going to check in.
Goal. That's what's up. So I always close out my podcast this way. Same question. Yeah, are you even 30 yet?
27. I turned 27 December 17th.
You a kid. Yo, Kevin is 30. My brother is 30, so you're even younger than Kevin.
Really?
Kevin's 30. He just turned 30 last summer.
Don't tell he give me like older vibe. He give me older vibe, yeah. Probably because he's tall.
Taller. That's wild.
Like
27.
6'6".
That's crazy. So you a ways from this. Anyway, so I tell everybody you're going to live to be 80 and longer. I speak that into your life, right?
Appreciate that.
So that's about 50, 60 years from now. So you're going to see that. You're going to meet Mr. Boone that day. You're going to meet that man. What is that man going to say to you?
I appreciate you for executing from day one.
Dang.
That's what we're going to say.
That's dope.
That's my main. I love the idea of what you're doing. I love the name that you're doing because that's all I believe in. Every mentor I have, every person I talk to, they like, yo, like, your execution is different. Like, I'm the type of guy where we're jumping out the plane, we're building on the way down. We're not waiting to figure out, and that's a lot of people's problem is they're focusing on step 6, you didn't even start step 1. People always asking me, oh, what do I do? How do I resell the house? Well, you didn't buy it, you didn't fix it up. You didn't do this, you didn't do that. Why are you worried about that? So my whole thing was figure out how to build the plane on the way down. Like, I do stuff imperfectly all the time, but that's on purpose because we're learning, we're figuring out, we're getting direct feedback from people. So to bring it back to what you said, 80-year-old Mr. Boone would literally say, yo, I appreciate you for executing because since day one, we just shooting our shot and everything don't always land, right? That's the point of like this podcast, let them know like everything isn't always perfect.
Right.
But what I can say and be 100% honest with you, I've never failed in the last 4 years, last 4 or 5 years, whatever. I haven't failed at anything yet, right? And some people may look at it cocky, and my wife was saying that too. She said, yo, everything you start always works out. Like, how do you, everything you do always makes money?
Right.
And I said, because literally one thing I do, I call someone before I apply for a credit card. Yo,
Herm, yeah.
I'm about to go ahead and go on a trip to Miami. Hey, someone in Miami. Hey, what place y'all stay at?
Yeah.
I'm about to go and drive to Jersey out to eat. Yo, what restaurant should I go to? That's the problem with a lot of people. I'm not mad at you.
Yeah.
Always trying to figure it out your own, but I literally stop and call someone before I do anything.
They've been there already.
Just
ask them.
So I'm literally asking on different levels, from small level to big level. I'm asking for mentorship in every aspect, and that's how I'm always able. I did an Airbnb, it was successful. Rental property, successful. Rehab property, successful. Wholesale, successful. Realtor, successful. We got event space, successful. We got so many different things we do that everything always worked out, but every single one of those businesses, I called a Herman, I called a Nehemiah, I called a Reek, I called a Doug, I called somebody, hey, I'm about to get started in this. Before I did the truck thing, which I'm about to get into, I called you. You directed me to him.
Yeah.
Then I called 2 other people.
Right.
It all checked out. All right, I'm about to drop my money.
Yeah.
How did you go ahead and do this? Oh, this is what I did. This is what I messed up on. Boom, got it. I didn't get the warranty. All right, boom, I'm getting it. So now I don't have to have that problem.
Right.
So what I want people to understand is, like, don't be too prideful. Don't try to figure it out on your own. If you have access, Instagram Clubhouse now, you have access to so many people.
So much information.
If it costs $2,000,
yeah,
but you can make a 6-figure business, like, who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares? That's a good return.
Yeah. Good return on investment.
Yeah.
Boone, I appreciate you, man.
No, I appreciate you,
Thank you
man.
so much. I know your time is super valuable, and I tell people their time is the most valuable thing that they give me. So I truly, truly appreciate it. So everybody, thank you so much for tuning in with us. So people want to join this mentorship. They want to get in touch with you. They know you're going to refer them to your team, but they still try to buy a house. Give them your information. They want to sign up for the mentorship. Talk to the people real quick.
So if you guys want to tap in, you can directly message me on Instagram at @DSBoone, @DSBoone. Either myself or my team is going to message you directly back, like, instantly. And if you guys want to, what I do is I have free classes. So if you're like, hey, look, I'm not ready to jump fully into the mentorship yet. I'm not really jumping and just, pay some money just yet. What you can do is I have free classes for 1 hour, just teach you the grand foundation of the game, which people actually close deals off these classes, but some people just want an extra touch. That's why we had a mentorship available. But you can go to thousandsandrealestate.com, so thousandsandrealestate.com, and just join into the free classes. We do them every single week. We're consistent in every single thing we do. So if you guys want to tap into that, you can go right to that website, or if you guys want to look into more of the mentorship, you can DM me, DS Boone, myself, or my team will message you directly back. And also, if you guys thinking about buying a house or selling a house, you can DM me. I'll direct that right to the department for that, the team, and then we can get you going. So our goal is to be a one-stop real estate shop. So you think about buying a house, selling a house, being a realtor, being a wholesaler, being an investor, need a place for a baby shower, whatever, we can support you. You need a rental property, we want to be a one-stop shop.
Definitely. That's a great pitch. You already had it like that.
Yeah.
You clearly said
that was really
for you.
No, that was off the top, but yeah.
That's dope. I appreciate